Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike the intern, Ned Reynolds, thank God it's Friday. Tonight, the Blues got a win in St. Louis.
Oh, they'll have to, because a loss means a nice little summer vacation for them to start next year. It's the Winnipeg Jets and the Blues, and Winnipeg has a 3-2 lead. It's a best-of-7 series, so quite obviously Game 4 is the winner. Well, the Blues have to win to tie it up and send it back to Winnipeg, probably on Sunday. But right now, the Blues have first things to take care of, and that's tonight's face-off up at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis. And the Blues, there's no option. They have to win.
Yeah, go Blues. And I hope everyone who's got a Jobu in their closet is giving him whatever cigars, whiskey, and everything else that little guy needs. Thoroughbreds run for the roses tomorrow. I asked you yesterday, but I don't think you heard me. What kind of hat do you have prepared for the big race?
I will not have a bonnet on. No bonnet from me. Now, however, the mint juleps is another story. We'll have them. Anyway, post time at Churchill Downs for the Derby is 5:57 Central Time. That's 3 minutes before 6 o'clock, and they hold that right to the wire, right to the final minute. So when the gates open up, it'll be 3 minutes before 6 o'clock. Journalism with jockey Umberto Restoli is the 3-1 favorite, followed by Sovereignty and by Sandman. And this is, I love this description because it's probably pretty accurate. The most exciting 2 minutes in all of sports is the Kentucky Derby as they round the turn and here they come down the stretch. It's really an iconic moment. So indeed, we'll see what happens tomorrow. The run for the roses with a lot of ballyhoo around it. The card at Churchill Downs, there are probably 9 or 10 races on there. The Derby is not the last one. It's usually number 7 or 8, somewhere around there on the program. So indeed, it's an exciting day, and a big crowd, over 100,000 fans will be on hand at Churchill Downs.
We won't know the final total, but it always interests me to see how much money is actually put down on things like this. Last year, $320 million.
Oh, yeah.
On one race. There were like one gambling app got $92 million. So, oh yeah, where are you guys getting all this money? MSU Bears at Missouri State play this weekend. Are they at home or away?
No, they're away. They're up at Normal, Illinois, which is, interestingly enough, the setting for the Missouri Valley Conference tournament. That's not what this series is. This is regular season games. And the Bears are holding on. They're clinging to that lead in the Missouri Valley Conference. Illinois State is pretty good. The Redbirds can play the game. They are a challenger to the Bears, and this is a very big 3-game series. Then just a couple of weeks from now, it'll be the Valley Tournament. It will be there at Illinois State. So the Bears and the Redbirds get kind of an early look at what the situation is going to be.
The baseball fates and fortunes have turned against the Cardinals, it seems. They just can't get a break, can they?
The interesting thing about the Cardinals is what is driving them down is consistency. You have to play consistent baseball in any sport, anything in life. If you're consistent, you're going to usually win. Well, the Cardinals come off a doubleheader sweep over Cincinnati on Wednesday and then come back and get throttled yesterday 9-1 by the Reds. Matt Liberatore, now this is how the fates and fortunes go against the Cardinals. Matt Liberatore was pitching for the Cardinals, and he had given up 2 runs on a couple of hits in 3 innings. Game delayed by rain. The Cardinals chose not to come back with Liberatore to go to their bullpen, and the Reds took advantage of it. Hammered the Cardinals 9-1 as the final, and hey, it's another loss, but it's a loss that it really is deflating because you're coming off a big 2 games, a doubleheader sweep. Anyway, the Cardinals are home this weekend hosting the New York Mets, and the Mets are a pretty good team. National League East, they're the leaders. This will be a very nice series for the Cardinals if they're able to come away with wins.
Royals are in a really good situation right now. They're over 500. They just took a sweep against the Rays, and they've got 2 series against 2 teams that aren't that great in a row coming up.
Well, the Orioles are this weekend, and that won't be easy. The Orioles are not as good as they were last year, but they are still a pretty good team. Anyway, the Royals do come away with a sweep over the Tampa Bay Rays, beat them 8-2 yesterday. Bobby Witt Jr., a big 3-run homer, and he now has a 22-game hitting streak intact. The guy's pretty good. He's the catalyst for this team. He's the foundation of them, and he is playing very well. So the Royals go to Baltimore, Oriole Park at Camden Yard to play this weekend. The Springfield Cardinals came away with a 3-2 win over the Northwest Arkansas Naturals last night, scoring the winning run in the last of the ninth inning. Nathan Church of the Cardinals had all three of the Cardinals' runs. He drove all three of them, including the game winner in the last of the ninth inning. That's pretty good. Cardinals and the Naturals play a doubleheader, twilight doubleheader, coming up tonight.
It's been a lot of fun to watch Bobby Witt come through, especially when I used to do the Springfield Cardinals games, and he was playing with the opponents. And he was down here for, 2 years, I think?
About a year and a half.
Yeah. So, man, it's been great to watch him come up and see the kind of player he can be for the Royals. All right, NBA playoffs, where we at?
The New York Knicks-Detroit Pistons series is all over, and the New York Knicks advanced to the second round. They beat the Pistons last night, 116-113, so New York wins that series 4-2. The other one out in Los Angeles, that's where they played last night. They'll play the final game in Denver, is still going on. Tied 3-3, the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. The Clippers won last night, 111-105, so the series is deadlocked. More NBA playoffs coming up tonight, as well as the Stanley Cup, and we talked about the Blues and the Winnipeg Jets tonight in Game 6 of their series.
Wonder how pissed off everyone at the movie theater is going to be tonight when I have my phone in dark mode as I'm trying to watch the Blues game at the same time. We already had tickets. What the hell was I supposed to do? Ned, have a great weekend.